So, meron ako ditong report ngayon galing kay Secretary Guevara na to from the task force that I commissioned to do the investigation. You know, itong investigation ito was participated in by the COA and the Ombudsman so that we can move faster. Yung coercive powers kasi ng COA, pati mas madali, records mo lang yan, the Ombudsman. We just try to report what's happening to the progress of the report and for him to act accordingly. So dito, they recommended the criminal and administrative dito. Basahin ko na lang. I'll do it in a jiffy. Liability, number 8 of the report, page 5 of 6 pages. The totality of the evidence presented before the task force supports the reasonable conclusion that wrongful acts or omissions on the part of certain key corporate officers of the PhilHealth have been committed. A. The negligence exhibited by certain officers of the PhilHealth Executive Committee gives rise to both administrative and criminal liability under the following laws. A Republic Act Number 1319, the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices, the Penal Code, sa Revised Penal Code, the malversation of public funds or property, and the illegal use of public funds and property, gross misconduct, gross neglect of duty, under civil service rules. In addition, the same corporate officers may be held liable for certain violation of the National Internal Revenue Code in connection with their failure to withhold taxes on IRM releases. B. While the board chairman and members exhibited negligence in several instances, to wit, their careless approval of ICT procurement, the ratification of the IRM, ito yung advance fund releases on March 2020, and the consent of the modification of judgment in court adjudicated cases, and negligence is somehow mitigated by the active concealment of vital documents and information and the apparent misrepresentation by those who had sought the board's approval. C. The foregoing notwithstanding, the task force recommends that the President strongly admonish and remind the chairman and members of the board of a grave consequence of their action or inaction to PhilHealth Fund, to the government and its coffers, and to the interests of the ordinary people who rely on PhilHealth assistance. Specific recommendations to the President, considering thus, in view of all of the foregoing, the filing of criminal charges against the following person is hereby recommended in relation to various ICT procurement, including the concealment of important information in relation thereto, violation of Section 3A RA number that's the Anti-Graft 1319, against Vice President, ano ba ito yung S? Vice President Senior Aragona, OIC Gabuya, and Division Chief Chris Tungo. Second, violation of Section 3E of RA number 1319. Again, this is the anti-graft law. Against PCEO Morales, is VP Aragona, and OIC Gabuya. Third, violation of Section 3G of RA 1319. Again, another provision of the Republic Act. This is known as the anti-graft law. May na ang mata ko, posensya kayo. The violation, maliliit kasi dito, violation of Section 3G against PCEO Morales, SVP Aragona, OIC Gabuya, and PRO NCR personnel. And karami pala nito. Of Article 213 of the revised penal code against PCEO Morales, SVP Aragona, and Gabuya in relation to the disbursement of IRM funds prior to the effectivity of the pertinent circular, malversation of public funds or property under Article 217 of the revised penal code against PCEO Morales and SVP Limsiaco. Second is the violation of 3A of RA 1319 against PCEO Morales and EVP COO Jesus, Senior Vice President Limsiaco, and Senior Vice President Pargas in relation to the release of IRM funds despite the lack of sufficient standards of implementation. Again, charges violation of Section 3A again of the anti-graft law against SBP Pargas in relation to the non-withholding taxes of the IRM fund disbursement in violation of Section 251, 255, and 272 of the NIRC, as well as the violation of RA 1061 against PCEO Morales and SVP Limsiaco, and violation of Section 258, 256. I'm sorry, my eyes are failing me. Of the NIRC against PhilHealth and Corporation. The filing of administrative charges against the following persons in relation to the above described action or omission is likewise recommended. Dishonesty, gross neglect of duty, grave misconduct, falsification of official document, disloyalty to the Republic of the Philippines and to the Filipino, the inefficiency and incompetence in the performance of official duties and or conduct prejudicial to the best interest of the service against PCEO Morales, EVP CEO Jesus, again Senior Vice President Aragona, Senior Vice President Limsiaco, OIC Gabuya, and Division Chief Crisostomo. Further investigation on following complaints against other officials and employees of the Philiad as contained in Part 7, Part 6 of the attached Task Force Philiad is hereby recommended. Ayun lang, in a nutshell. I have to read this because the issue of PhilHealth corruption was really an important issue to the Filipinos and to everybody. And everybody, again, is also placed in jeopardy by the actions of the officials. I'm sorry for them, but they would have to undergo trial. Although, they can always prove their guilt beyond reasonable doubt. Pula mo namang the presumption of innocence still attaches. But the report of another agency says otherwise. So, ganun ho ang nangyari sa PhilHealth. Halos lahat sa board. So, well, I'd like to thank all of you for again spending time with me to explain to the people what we have to explain to them, to talk to them.